Bam, damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns it corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
This guy's not going anywhere. Doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
I like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't never been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. College has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
This does put a smile on my face.
Good morning, everybody. How is everyone? Roll Tide this morning.
Sir.
Roll Tide, gentlemen. Y'all doing good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got a little bit of a cold going on, but that's all right. We made it.
I tell you what, it's a good thing. Was SMU going up Penn State today, and did you see that field is full of snow already?
No, I haven't seen it. Let's put it this way. I don't doubt it. There's a big snowstorm come through here yesterday.
The whole stadium, the Penn State stadium, is covered in snow, and they're gonna have a whiteout. So,
SMU, that's what I was going to say. They're gonna have a whiteout.
That is SMU Penn State, I think, right?
Not today.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a game, but it's not today.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Well, guys, today is December 21st. I will tell you what. Jeff called it right last week. He put the comment in here a while ago. Indiana got scraped by. They was playing catch up from first quarter to the fourth. Good job, committee. What do you guys think about that? I really want to know. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, actually, I know what's going to happen here in the next week. But do you really feel like Indiana should have been? Do you think Alabama could have beat Indiana? That's
No,
good.
Yeah. Indiana, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Vandy. Yeah, I think a lot of us SEC could have beat Indiana because they don't play nobody.
I think Alabama, South Carolina, and Ole Miss, all three of them teams should be. I know there's 4 teams in the bracket, but there's 4 I don't like, but that's definitely one of them.
Oh, yeah, and you'll see it as the bracket and the pickup show goes along, and I'm sure some of the shows is going to be mentioning it too. But I sat there thinking this morning, really, should Indiana been in even the playoffs? Is this going to be and I got thinking about it. There's been people talking about playing a weaker schedule just to get into the playoffs. Is that what you really want to see? I mean, do you go watch boxing and you got 4 other boxing matches underneath the main event? Is that what you went for, is to watch the other 3? No, you come there to watch the big dogs play the big dogs. And that's what everybody gets interested in. And that's where I think your champions should come from. Just because they're screwing it up this year, Alabama, keep playing those good games. Let's keep playing them. I mean, we get beat, but at least we'll play tough. I just can't get into watching Alabama play Chattanooga. You know, yeah, we want to see our stars shine. Sure we do. but we want to watch them and play against tough teams. Get rid of this other crap. Get rid of that. Who's got the best record? Go by the strength of schedule. All right. Let's see here. Yes, we are.
All the games we lost this year, guys, were road games. A new coach, and I said at the beginning of the year, and I ain't no genius, but at the beginning of the year, I said we had to be road warriors. And because of that, I mean, I knew that was going to be the hard spot on our schedule, away games, because of a new system and all that being together. And that did kicked us in our butt 3 times. But there's no excuse to losing to Oklahoma. I think Vanderbilt at the a better team than Oklahoma, but at the end of the year, Oklahoma was a better team than Vanderbilt because they had the depth. Vanderbilt does not have the depth, and that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You
got anything?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Spencer. You said anything?
No, I'm good. Go. I'm over here talking about my boss.
Yeah. I'm going to remember that, Caden. You know that's coming. That's coming. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started because this is going to be interesting. But I just thought I'd toss that out there. All right, let's see here. Justin Summerlin, he played last week. He got 13 total. NSJ played. He's got 18 total now. Let's see here. All right, I'm still not doing too bad. Roll Tide Rise Up didn't play last week. If he did, he needs to let me know. Let's see here. George is still sitting at 21. I am sitting at 21. Todd Coburn. Hang on a minute. Yeah, okay. We'll just go this route. Stephen, you are now sitting at 26. Todd Coburn, you are sitting at 29. William Bryant, you are sitting at 22. Mr. Jones, you are sitting at 27. Let's see here. Who have I not mentioned? Ken, you are sitting at 18. Todd Colbert, you are sitting at 29. Let's see. Jeff Stapleton, you are sitting at 33. Pitcher, you are sitting at 21. B. Jammin, you are sitting at 34. And AT so far is in the lead by 2 with 36. He's the only one that picked Navy last week.
That's right, baby. I tell you what, guys. That guy said, look at this crystal ball behind my head. This ain't no fluke. This ain't no just love. This is pure ingenious. And welcome to Alabama Tide Invitational. Let's have fun with it. You know what I mean? And it's mine to take. I got 2 on you this time, so now I can stretch out and take it easy and go 0-4. I went 4-0 last week, and then when you do that, usually next week you have a 1-3, 0-4 kind of season. So next week, all
right. Well, we got 4 more. We got 4 more. All right. Let me see if I can do this in the right order.
4 more. Take me out of it. Go ahead and mark my name off because I can't catch.
Yeah, you can.
You said I got 21.
We are going to be picking 4 until we can't pick 4 no more. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we got more than 4 left.
Oh yeah, we got several of them.
Look at what Stephen Hicks said.
A recount, voter tampering. You didn't pay me enough. That's all I'm saying.
And Mr. Jones, and my father Jones, brother, I ain't rubbing it. I'm just the luckiest man on planet Earth. You ever look at my wife? You don't think I'm lucky? I married the homecoming queen. I had 3 beautiful kids, a great job. And I look at these friends I got here around me right now. I got the Icebox and Mr. Spencer and Cajun in the background. I'm a blessed man who's lived a wonderful life. And so if I'm going to rub that in, that's what I rub in, with the people that are around me. I love this time of year, guys. I love Christmas time of year. People are a little bit better than each other. Go ahead.
No, Big Jim would come up with a good question. I'll go back and look again. Just to be sure. But yeah, you were tied, or did he have you by 1? No, he had you by 1 last week, if I remember correct. But we'll go back and look at it. Big Jim, I got it all right here, buddy. I got it all right here.
Tied. Yeah, I thought I was up by 1.
Yeah, they should be tied, I thought. That's just me,
though. No, they were tied last week, I think. So if that's the case, that's why I like you guys. Honesty. All right.
If they're not tied, he's only 1 behind.
I think Big Jim was right. I think we were tied. And I remember telling him if he's going to pick against me, he better take Army over Navy. out of the ones I picked, because that's at least one I was sure of. And I think that's what he did. I think he's right. I'm only up by 1, but I'll be up by 4 at the end of the day.
All right. Correction made. Because I think he's right. I don't
He
know
is.
why I didn't have it marked.
He is.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Here we go. We're going to start off with a bowl game that's going to be played on Friday. Guys, I had to do something to pick 4, and I wanted to make sure I got us a good one. So I went ahead and picked Georgia Tech versus Vandy. It's going to be played at 3:30 on ESPN. I don't know if that's Eastern or Western for all I care. It will be played. Yeah, is it Eastern? 3:30 on ESPN. Georgia Tech is 5-0 at away games. Vanderbilt is 4-3 at home games. Vandy is picked to win by 3 points, dead even. All right, who wants to take off on this one?
Before we start on this, guys, I'm going to tell you, me and Spencer are finding out the teams just like you are right now. That's the first I've heard of it. We've been so busy, we ain't had time to look. So I'll let Spencer go first. I gave him time to think.
I go first. I got no problem. I go first on this one. I think the 3 points is a very good pick for these two teams. They're very similar in many ways. They have both improved their coaching staff. They both have improved their talent on the field. Their play calling matches their talents. I'm going to have to go with the Magic Boy himself. I mean, he just won a case against the NCAA. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Vandy. I'm going to have to go with Vandy on this one.
Once they give him 8 years of eligibility.
Pretty much.
That guy been playing since I was in high school. And I'm 59 freaking years old. Lord have mercy.
All right, go ahead, AT.
And this game is where?
I guess it's Vandy. I don't know. It's a bowl game. Let's go.
It's a bowl game. It's not neither one of them. It's whatever bowl they're at.
Well, that's like Georgia playing Athens SEC championship game. You know, that's how close it might be, but they're both close in there. Let's say Georgia Tech and Vandy. Let's say Georgia Tech. Remind me who they. Let me get my thoughts here straight. I got Georgia Tech. Who was that last game they played? The last game they dismantled somebody last game of the year. Who was it they played? That's what
they played Georgia at the last game of the season, ain't it?
Yeah, regular season.
Yeah, regular season. It's Georgia Tech and Georgia.
Yeah, before you go on, Jeff, Memphis was a 4.5, and they won by 5. The one that you missed was Army. All right, go ahead.
I couldn't remember. It seemed like Georgia Tech just throttled somebody, but Georgia, they played Georgia tooth and nail. That's okay. I'm going. What's the point spread? Vandy giving up 3?
No, yep. Vandy's giving up 3.
Damn, that kid from Vandy, that quarterback, if they're no. I'm going Georgia Tech. I can't. I'm just absolutely. After what they done, I mean, I don't tell you this. I know Georgia's quarterback ain't no better than I am. He's out hurt for the game. You know, he's matter of fact, y'all heard he's out for the year now.
Yeah.
No matter how far Georgia goes, that other kid to come in and running the ball, that's going to affect Georgia big time. But Georgia Tech, I think, after the way they handled Georgia pretty good. The only thing is that triple option that quarterback from Vanderbilt, I can't ever say his name, from Vanderbilt, is such a good athlete. He is hard to determine, but South Carolina shut him down. I thought they would beat South Carolina. South Carolina tore him up. So I gotta go with Georgia Tech. No, that's all I fear. But go ahead, Icebox. I'm sorry.
But I'm kind of like you. Let's see. You're going with
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. Spencer's going with Vandy. I just don't think Vandy's got it all together. I don't. They're starting to play worse toward the end of the year, and I just don't think that. I think Georgia Tech is a much improved team this year. I really think that they can take Vandy. I mean, I ain't got a lot of insight on this game per se, but I just think they can. I'm gonna pick Georgia Tech in this game.
Hey, Big Jamie, who you picking, big boy? I want to see who you got.
If you do that now, I can't change your vote.
I'm thinking it beat Chapman, guys. You
No,
know,
I understand what you're doing. I understand.
Hey, Icebox, you see Jeff Staples' comment? He says, I've got 3 because my other 2 picks covered.
Yep.
I don't know what he picked, so I have no clue.
I'll go back over, Jeff, because I had you at 28. Let's see here. 29, 30, 30.
He says he thinks he should have 34 in all.
Yeah, because we had to do a correction on his. Let's say 28.
hey, Nick Saban Jr., how you doing, big man?
He is right. I miscalculated. He is right. You're right, Jeff.
Good morning, Roll Tide.
If you see how look, this is how I have to keep up with it.
Yeah.
And it gets marked out and all this kind of stuff. It gets confusing at times. That's why I ask you guys to stay up with it and help me out. But I do pretty good. All right, Jeff, we got you fixed up, brother. George said that 34. You're only 2. Listen to me, AT. He's only 2 behind you.
It don't matter. You know, if you win every game by 1 point, you're still a champ.
You're right. Now, you're absolutely right. You got a point.
But I hope to pull away and get
you missed. That was the only game you missed, Jeff. That was the only game you missed. All right, where was we at? All right. Oh, okay.
Who you picking?
I'm picking Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm picking Georgia Tech. Guys, and just remember, I'm the one that's dead last in this game, just about. Okay. I'm sitting there with 22. Maybe I miscounted my own. Let me put some more on there. All right. Anyways.
Come on, BJ. Who you picking, big boy?
No. Stay quiet, BJ. Stay quiet. Let him sweat it out.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. My next pick, I'm going to sit on here. I'll send it to you Icebox on my cell phone.
No. There you go. That way.
It's just for fun. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No. By the way, hey, Junior, if you want to come in on the game, if you want to come right on in, but we don't mind at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, my short people.
All right, the next one we're going to pick is SMU versus Penn State. Now, guys, this is already into the college playoffs, like I said, but there ain't but 3 of them before next Saturday. So that's why I'm picking it in this order and having Georgia Tech come in there.
Okay, before you tell the point spread,
yep.
I'm guessing, and I ain't looked at this, but I bet the point spread is going to be 16.5 Penn State. And I have not looked, but what is the point spread?
All right, now SMU versus Penn State. SMU is ranked number 11. Penn State is ranked number 6. Let's see here. It's going to be on TNT at 12 o'clock. SMU is 11-2. Penn State is 11-2. SMU is 6-1 away, and Penn State is 6-1 at home, and it will be at Penn State. The point spread is 8 points.
What?
8 points.
I guess everybody's going to pick one. Let's go to the next game. Everybody's going to pick Penn State. Penn State.
They ain't going to make me think about it. I would at least think they'd go 24 points. 24.5, something like that. 8 points.
8 points.
That's stupid. What do they know we don't know?
They know something we don't. Like half of Penn State's team ain't opted out. Something. No way.
Hey, I know why. Let's ask. Hey, Nick Saban Jr., type in there what they know that we don't know real quick, if you don't mind. I mean, I know you know something. They got 8 points. Man,
8
Penn
points.
State will run up and down the field on them. They're a power football team. Don't get me wrong. Penn State's a power football team, and that's the number 2 team that don't belong in this. There's number 1, Boise don't belong first. SMU is the number 2 team that don't belong in there. So, I mean, in Penn State, there ain't no way.
So I take it you're picking SMU.
Yeah, baby. I would take Penn State if they started their mamas at quarterback, because SMU ain't going to hang with them, brother. I just don't know. Woo!
Saban Jr. and MFR both taking SMU.
Yeah, look at this. They're playing the odds, I think.
They're playing against me.
8 points, Dana.
There ain't no way he's taking SMU. You got to be kidding me.
Well, here's the thing. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. Doing what I asked y'all to do by picking all your games at the end of the show and putting them in order for me, that really helps me out a lot when I do the show and get prepared for it. So,
Okay.
yeah, please do that again, guys, okay? I don't care if you change your mind. You can put in there whatever you want to right now. But at the end of the show, put your picks in there. That really helps. Really, really does.
Yes,
All right,
gentlemen. It's at Penn State.
Thank you, Nick Saban Jr. I appreciate it. I hope your son get a good workout. Go ahead.
Yep. Go ahead. Hey, Roll Tide. Glad to see you, buddy.
And he's going to SMU.
Yes, he is.
No, he ain't.
Oh, yes, he is.
You better
Yes,
go
he
shave
is.
that beard. Your brain ain't working right.
They're going to get curbed.
Man, SMU, by the time they step off and get on the field, they're going to be down by 3 points. But they even say, blow the whistle. Lord of mercy. SMU, well, am I in a different reality? What the heck is going on here?
Well, y'all know that I don't.
Yep.
Who ain't showing up on the game? Somebody ain't going to be there. Like the home team?
Hey, here's the deal. I'm going to go ahead and just say it outright. I'm picking Penn State. Outright. 8 points plus.
Guys, I just got through saying a while ago, there's about a foot of snow up there at Penn State right now. At that Penn State, SMU, you know the schedule they played this year over at ACC, and you've seen how they played Clemson, and Clemson ain't no good. And you think they're going to stay? I ain't kidding.
All right, give it to me outright. Who are you picking, AT?
I got Penn State.
All right.
That'd be the biggest upset of the year. If SMU beats them, that will be the biggest upset of the year.
Oh, yeah.
That's Boise State wins the game.
All right, go ahead there, Spencer.
Penn State.
Any comments on the game?
You already did. 8 points, please.
8 points.
And they haven't played Jack. No.
Jack Batutti. Nick Saban Jr. said I don't know nothing.
No, it's like that. It's like that. Going to be like that Indiana Hoosier game.
Yeah.
Please. They don't belong either.
Man,
All right.
I agree.
All right, guys. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Right now, Notre Dame earned themselves a spot into the next round of the playoffs, and they will be playing Georgia. Okay? All right. Now, the winner of this SMU Penn State game, whoever shall win, will earn themselves a spot to play Boise State. Right now, this bracket of Boise State, SMU, Penn State looks like to be the easiest way to get into the Final Four.
Yep.
All right.
They're going to reset that. They're going to redo this next year. That's crazy. Team got to play them two teams, the harder team. Then that's crazy.
Well, let's put it this way: the next two teams has also got an easy route if they win this game.
Yes.
All right. So we have got number 12 Clemson versus number 5 Texas. This game will be played on TNT at 4:00. Right now, Clemson sits at 5-2 away. And Texas is 6-1 at home, and it will be played in Texas. The spread
11.
13.5, which means they will have to win by 14 points.
So Texas is a 13. How much you say?
13.5. The winner of this game will move on to play Arizona State.
Texas got to win by 14.
Texas got to win by 14.
I was willing field goal that time, Spencer. So this time, I don't know. Somebody's into doing drugs on that Penn State game. I don't know what the hell's going on. Excuse my language. Texas and Clemson. And here, that's what gets me. This was the whole point about how you're going to do the playoffs and why you do the playoffs and how you get in automatic qualifiers. That's why the ACC and all the other got together wanted to have the automatic qualifier because their team. 8-3. Alabama don't belong because they lost 3 games. Clemson lost 3 games. Clemson won the ACC championship. They're in the playoffs. You tell me, what's fair about that? They lost 3 and they got in. They were ranked 18th in the country, and they got in the playoffs and jumped. We went from 18 to whatever. So I'm taking Texas. And I'm hoping Quinn Ewers plays like Quinn Ewers. If we don't need to put Arch Manning in. Clemson's defense Texas defense is the best defense in the country. I don't think Clemson has got anything for them. Kate Cup's played good this year, I grant you. But Clemson is, Clemson will do the Clemson in effect today. I think Texas is going to get on them quick, fast, and be up by 20 by the end of the first quarter. So I'm going to shut up and take Texas. Texas.
Okay, I got you down for Texas.
Texas.
That's
I'm sorry, yeah.
Texas.
What else?
Way to spice it up, son.
I am gonna spice that one up. I mean, I'm sorry that these last few, there ain't no spices. They shouldn't be there. Period. Should not be there. I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm gonna talk about this a lot on Monday night. You can give me a little lead up here. I do like the thought of how they set up the play brackets for the playoffs. The only thing, they got to come up with a better way to put the top teams in there. Because I would love to see two Titans going at it from the beginning of it. And them two Titans, whoever wins, has to go against another Titan and then another Titan. Good Titan. Not these wimpy ass games they got set up. This is pathetic. I don't like watching them.
There you go.
Texas.
That's what I was trying to get at the beginning of the show. You go to see a main event, you ain't worried about the undercard. You want to see Titans play or fight.
You go to a playoff game, your ticket's gonna run what, $1,500 and up, and that's just to get the ticket. Then you got the food on it. You're gonna pay way too much money to watch Texas and Penn State absolutely curb stomp SMU and Clemson. Them two don't belong. But go ahead, Icebox. I mean, that's aggravating.
Oh, it is. Well, it's kind of nonsense. You know what I mean? But just so you guys know, I'm picking Clemson. I feel like they're on a upswing after they who did they beat?
Nobody.
SMU. Yeah, they beat SMU here lately. So I feel like they're on the upswing a little bit. I think they will give Texas a good fight. So I don't think Texas is going to win by 14. They might win by 13, 10, or something like that. But I'm going to take the points on this one, so I'm picking Clemson.
So you're basing your pick on Clemson beat a playoff team to get in?
No, not quite. I'm picking that they're going to be strong and they're still fighting is what I'm getting at. That's the reason I don't think Texas is going to beat them by 14.
And so what you're really saying is because Clemson kicked a 56-yard field goal to keep from getting beat against the SMU, that's why you're taking Clemson.
No, I'm taking Clemson because of the points.
14 is a lot.
Listen,
that I won't deny.
Yeah, you're right. It is a lot of points.
All right. Like I said, the winner of that game will move on to play Arizona State. Another easy route to the finals, Final Four. But our last game that we are picking is going to be number 9 Tennessee versus number 8 Ohio State. This game will be played on ESPN at 8:00. Wow. Tennessee is 7-0 away. Ohio State is 7-1 at home.
Don't tell the spread.
The winner of this game will move on to play Oregon.
Tennessee's playing.
Ohio State is picked to win by 7 points. Take it away, gentlemen.
Wait, AD.
You said Ohio State's supposed to win by 7?
Ohio State's supposed to win by 7. They're 7-1 at home.
Yeah, I wish I could have said something before you did that because I would put Tennessee as a 1-point favorite. I know it's that up there at the horseshoe, a bunch of horse rear patooties. Ohio State's defensive front, their front line is not going to stop. Oh, Miss Cajun, if you listen, hon, I want you to hear this. Ohio State's defensive line is not going to stop Tennessee from running the ball. And the quicker, here's what's going to happen. The quicker that goes from a 2-yard average to a 5-yard, from a 2 to a 4-yard average in Tennessee running the ball. Once Tennessee's one of those popping 4, like kind of that, it's over with. And I think that'll happen right toward the end of the second quarter, excuse me. Well, I think Tennessee's going to win this game easily. I mean, by the end of it, that quarterback for Ohio State, Will Howard, he's about average you can get, and be a Division I prospect, Division I quarterback. But Tennessee's going to run the ball all day long. I don't know. They might put 8 or 9 in the box to stop that. But when they do, the quarterback's good enough to throw it deep. Tennessee's going to win this game. I think Tennessee probably beat them by at least 11 and up. I mean, I don't think it'll be that close, but Big Jamin and all them up there, y'all probably laughing at that. But I think Tennessee wins straight up. Go ahead. I take Tennessee. No, hush up.
I'm just kind of getting tickled at George. He says, "Go Vols, shoot me now for saying that."
Shoot me now.
Buddy.
Damn the ball towards Stephen Hicks. Yeah.
All right, go ahead there, Spencer.
Well, mine's simple on this one. It's all about the trenches in this game to me.
Yeah.
Ohio State on both sides, their offensive line has not shown me they can stop a strong defensive line. Michigan was a prime example. Now, I had to give it up for Michigan. They've got a decent defensive line. I know we're having to play them. But I'm just saying they couldn't even stop them from getting in and putting pressure. So Tennessee's defensive line is going to feast. They're going to eat. I mean, they're going to cover them up like turkeys. I mean, it's going to be I'm going Tennessee all the way on this one. And then you go Ohio State's defense against Tennessee's offensive line. I am worried about the outside rushing that Ohio State has. They have speed around the edges. And the big tackles that Tennessee's got hadn't really showed me they're that quick at getting off to block and rush. Now, that one bothers me. So I'm going to be curious about the play calling on how they handle the speed rush coming off the edges. But I'm still going Tennessee on this one.
All right. Guys, I would love to see Tennessee win this game. I really, 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 really would love to see it. But I don't think they got it this year. I don't think they – hang on a minute.
What is Jeff Staples asking me? Read that for me while you're thinking about that. Read that for me, Spencer. What's Jeff Staples?
Which one? Down here where it says Alabama tied.
How many touchdowns and fumbles?
How many TDs and fumbles has whatever his name is dunk about that?
You have to give another word in there, Jeff. I'm not sure what you're asking me.
Yeah, I don't know what you're asking about.
Who's he?
How many touchdowns and fumbles has whatever his name is? Think about that, or think about that.
Running back for Tennessee, running back for who? A quarterback? Which position, brother? I don't know what you're saying, Mr. Hicks.
Yeah, I don't know which side you're talking about. It's Ohio State or Tennessee. I don't know. Can't answer that one. Sorry.
All right. Yep. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I really would love to see Tennessee win this game. I really, really do. This game is going to be, I already told you on ESPN, 8 o'clock up here in Ohio. It's going to be cold. I think Ohio State's going to be just too much for Tennessee. I just don't think they got the quarterback to really get them there. I'm going to take Ohio State and the spread.
Who ain't got the quarterback?
Tennessee.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Seriously, all jokes aside. Do you think Ohio State's quarterback is better than Tennessee's quarterback? Out of curiosity, I ain't being smart.
No matter.
Well, which one's better?
I don't know. I would love to see Tennessee win it, so I'm going to tell you. Who's better quarterback? I don't care, but I think Ohio State's going to pull it out.
Right now, pure talent-wise, Ohio State has the better quarterback than Nico. Nico's still learning. He's young.
Yeah, he is.
Tennessee, Nico has a better team around him than Ohio State's, in my opinion now. It's just my opinion.
Don't know. All right, guys, if you have not put in your picks, go ahead. I know I've already seen a bunch of y'all already have done so, but if you don't mind, go ahead and put it in, and that helps me out a lot. Let's see here. Yep, I'm looking at the time, so I know where to really start looking. Sorry, I'm legally blind. He ain't done it. Don't let him kid you. But anyways, that is our 4 picks. Our 4 picks are Tennessee versus Ohio State, number 9 versus number 8. SMU versus Penn State, number 11 versus number 6. Clemson versus Texas, number 12 and versus number 5. And, of course, we got our bowl game, which will be Georgia Tech and Vandy. And we will be back on next Saturday to pick more of the college playoffs. It's going to really, really, really get interesting next week, guys. So if you haven't made your picks, put them in now. We appreciate it, and that helps me out a lot. Guys, you got anything else you want to add to the show? Way to tear it up.
I'm still with Jeff Stapleton. Whatever question you asked, I'm sorry, Jeff, I didn't understand your question, partner. I apologize. I would answer it if I could, but I don't know.
Oh, what are you talking about? The quarterbacks?
Well,
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
question you asked me a while ago,
Rico has fumbled and he has thrown interceptions, but
Yeah.
so is our great Jalen too. I mean, it happens.
But you also got to remember, Tennessee has got that running back. What's his name? Sampson. Is that his
Samson.
name? To lean on, and he's going to cause Ohio State some fits. I really do think he will, but I just don't think they'll win the game. And I think Ohio State, it being in Ohio State, that's why I'm going with Ohio State with the 7 points. To be honest with you.
I completely 100% agree with Spencer, and I'm a trench man, offense, defensive line guy.
Yeah.
Both sides of the trench is definitely going to be in Tennessee's favor. I don't know if Ohio State got one of them wide receivers this year that like Ryan Williams or something, because I hadn't seen a receiver be that explosive up there this year. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I'm asking. I don't think they got a receiver that explosive. I think Tennessee could play toward the line a little bit better, but I think Will Hyatt is a less of a quarterback, and that's the reason why I don't like Ohio State, because of, Tennessee's offense, defensive lines are better, and I think their quarterback will play better. But you're right. It could definitely go that way.
Yeah. Hey, and I think they need to be talking about that. I said something basically, and Spencer kind of chewed my rear end out, but it was funny as all get out.
If they chewed you, I don't know what you said.
It's kind of something along this line right here.
Yeah.
I'm loving the portal. It's helping get rid of players that ain't all in, and it's making room for players that's coming in that we probably would fit his system better. But boy, Spencer lit into me when I said something like that, and I don't take it personal. It was funny as all get out.
It's not an MH show.
It was funny. I enjoyed it. I really did. All right, guys. If you ain't got nothing else, we'll go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna go around the table. AT, you got anything else, brother?
Man, I tell you what, guys, I've had a great time doing this year with y'all. I mean, it's been wonderful. Guys, I've been having a lot of problems with my neck. If you see me bounce around, my neck's been giving me freaking fits. So I apologize for my jerking and jumping and moving and stuff like that. I mean, it hurts bad sometimes.
Yeah.
And these guys have put up with me all year long. I've had a great time doing this. And, we're going to be, we got about 3 more of these left this year, 3 more weeks.
All the way up to January 20th is and that's if anybody's close to you, if it's neck and neck, like that, like I'm saying. In other words, if they can play, if somebody can beat whoever is leading by 1 game or tie you up, we'll go into it. But when I figure out that you can't be called, or B. Jammin can't be called, or Jeff Stapleton, or whoever's in the lead, if you can't be caught by the time we get to the championship, we'll call it, but we'll still do something for it. You know what I'm saying? But
and one more thing before I forget, guys, and I was reminded here just a minute ago, Wednesday night shows with me is going to be hard for me to maybe get to make on because of my neck. I don't want to miss shows. I don't want to miss this and leave Spencer hanging. So as for right now, I'm going to have to stop the Wednesday shows for me because of my health, my neck. And I mean, guys, it hurts so bad sometimes. It gets up to like a 9.5 and it hurts. And I mean, I love this. I love being with these 2 guys. I love doing this show and being with y'all. Man, I have a lot of fun with it. But like I said, for right now, I don't know if I can do Wednesday shows, and I don't want to leave Spencer hanging. And so for the rest of this year, I won't be on Wednesday nights. Hopefully, maybe next year I'll know better, and if not, then I'll let them know. But every time I'll shut up. But thank you guys for letting me come on here and play with y'all, because it's I've had a lot of fun, and again, it's a wonderful time. I thank you so much, guys, for being my friends. Everybody in the chat room, and these 2 guys right here. God bless you, fellas. Thank you. I appreciate all your friendship. I really do.
Well, I didn't want to say nothing because I don't know when things are definite, because we wasn't even sure that AT was going to come on the show today. And I tried to just stay quiet and let it work itself out, and was hoping that, like Spencer said, your health is more important. And I'm still going to be waiting on that, just to be honest with you, because who knows, by then your neck may be better, Your pay management may be better. I don't know. So I'm not going to announce that, nothing like that till I know for sure.
But y'all can see right now, I'm sitting here, my neck is just constantly spasming, and it won't quit that. And I mean, I got some other problems, but this right here is from the pain in my neck. That muscle right here will not quit spasming. And I mean, it hurts like heck. I mean, it gets up to like a 9.5, guys. You know, so I won't quit talking about it. I've had a great show this week, and I mean, everything's good. I love these pick'ems, but I'm gonna tell you what: if y'all gonna beat me, you better bring better than your A game, because I ain't going down without a swing. I'm gonna get you.
Well, I'm gonna give everybody a heads up that watches all of our Bam Damn different shows. Don't be surprised if Mr. AT pop up a-hole don't pop in from time to time. Just pop up a-hole. Just say something SM, you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love to be there, guys. If I can, I want to be there. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, bro.
All right, guys. All right, yeah, everybody's asking prayers for you, AT. I was going to ask them to do so myself. All right, guys. Spencer, you got anything, bud?
That's it, brother.
All right, guys. Good luck on your picks today. Y'all keep AT in your prayers. At least to where you can manage his pain. I know how it is. It's just horrible. But anyways, guys, if you don't mind, keep them in your prayers. We're going to get out of here. Good luck on your picks. And Merry Christmas to all of y'all.
Merry Christmas. 4-0, baby. Woo.
Yep. Roll Tide.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy Rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here as national champions.